Greetings. Welcome to Limitless Alchemy 808. I'm Patience. The title of this video came to me because it's just so I've always been a feminist. I've always believed that femmes and masculines are equal. If your feminism is not intersectional, then keep it the hell away from me, because feminism is the answer to the patriarchy, and because we all embody masculine and feminine energy within, because we are all one, because the universe, the void, is these energies, and I like to refer to them, masculine is productive, feminine is creative. A lot because I identify as non-binary. I mean, I know I have childbearing biology. I'm well aware that those who perceive me identify me as a woman. And yes, I am comfortable in my own skin. Yes, I am comfortable embodying femininity now. Before these upgrades, before the proper programming has been installed, I was heavily in a masculine energy because I was unbalanced. I was in extremity. My birth person had put me in that space, put me in that energy, to be her emotional husband, having to care for my two younger sisters for about 4 years when we lived in Joshua Tree, because her and my stepdad had divorced pretty much maybe 6 months after we moved out there. And but even before he was in the picture, she relied heavily on me for emotional support. And I just constantly had to be the one to produce results, to make things happen, to take care of everyone around me. And growing up, I felt that I couldn't really connect with other girls. I used to say, oh, I'm not like other girls, like I was a pick-me or whatever they refer to that misogynistic femmes now. And I was like, oh, I can never keep a girl best friend, you know, I can never connect with girls. It was just, and a lot of times I would get upset because I would be like, oh, she's copying me, even though I'm a mimic, which I stated in my previous video. But I would get offended and be like, oh, she's copying me, she wants to be me, she wants this, she wants that. And I mean, I've had someone try to destiny swap with me in my later years, but now it's more so when I see others mirroring me or mimicking me, I'm honored. I feel so recognized and respected that someone out there is inspired by me to embody certain character traits or aspects or beliefs. I mean, that's why I'm here, to activate and inspire. So why wouldn't I want other people to look up to me and aspire not to be me, not to maybe be like me? Or this is not an inflated sense of ego. Everyone is in their own stream. Everyone is their own definition of the universe. But we are all one. We are all connected. And so if we choose to align with similar traits and characteristics, then that is what we're supposed to do. That is how we're coming to unity. That is how we're coming to singularity. And I'll make another video about AI pretty soon, and address that whole AI singularity situation. So, but yeah, it was just really challenging to connect with other femmes. I mean, certain femmes I have connected with, but it didn't last very long, or it lasted for a period of time. But that could just be the soul agreements, the astral contracts that we make with each other to reflect and give each other lessons in this density. So, coming to this awareness, coming to an objective perspective of duality, I'm no longer internalizing misogyny while externalizing feminism. It used to be where I would be jealous of other femmes, I would be coveting what other femmes looked like, had, embodied. And it can go for all of us. We're just outsourcing our power, outsourcing our validation, outsourcing our worth to others, when really we have everything within. We have all that we want, or else we wouldn't want it. But it's just, comparison is the thief of joy. So if you're constantly comparing yourself to others, and I hate to be compared to others. I really don't like when those in my field compare me to, I guess, a peer, and it just strikes a chord in me, because it's not that I think, I'm not better than anyone. No one is better than me. I am one. I am all that there is. But to be compared, it just bugs me, because we can never live up to anyone else's standards. The only expectations you should have are the ones you have on yourself. And you can never be let down unless you let yourself down. I mean, yes, we have boundaries. Yes, we have preferences. But when you're expecting outcomes, results, you just can't put those on others. And that has a lot to do with how parents live vicariously through their children, which is another video I'm going to make, so please look out for that very soon. But winners focus on themselves, and if you're just standing around waiting to react to what others are doing or saying, you're gonna see how quickly your life passes you by. And that is one of the most regretful things that we could do to ourselves. But don't be hard on yourself. Everything is at the perfect pace, in the perfect place, with the perfect people when you're with them. The key is to just focus on yourself. The key is to just not judge others. What you judge them for, you judge yourself. So if you're over there saying, oh, how can she dress like that? She looks like such a slut. What does she think she's doing? She's an attention whore. Just shit like that. Or, God, he's such a fairy. I'm not gonna say the other F slur, but oh, he's such a fairy. He's such a PUSSY. Like, he's such a bitch. And unless you are in the LGBT community or you identify as femme, you cannot say that word. That is not a word for you to say. But I wanted to share this transmutation, this 180, this mirroring of the past, because we are coming into singularity, we are coming into unity, but there's still a lot of divisiveness, there's still a lot of separatist mentality that the density can work through. And soon enough, we shall overcome. It's another thing is like, talking crap about someone who wants to transition their sex, transition their gender identity. Whatever they feel most comfortable with, whatever they feel is the most natural for them, that is for them. It's not for you. It's none of your business. If you're judging someone for changing their outward appearance to reflect how they feel inside, that is because you're not comfortable in your own skin. Your identity is skewed. Your sense of self is off. And as a divine reflection, many of you who are watching this video, you've transmuted this energy, or it doesn't apply to you at all. But there are many of you who are watching this video, and this message is for you. This message is to tell you to keep your nose on your face and out of other people's business. If no one's getting hurt, then it's none of your concern. The whole thing with children, transgender children transitioning. My cousin transitioned female to male at 16 years old. And a lot of my family was very upset. They were very judgmental. I mean, it's a Catholic family. Very just hard-nosed about it. And I was talking to my cousin, and she said that she feared for my cousin's life because my cousin was suicidal, and the mother didn't it wasn't to indulge her child, It was to save her child. It was to support her child and how they were feeling and how they wanted to present. And I told my cousin, I said, I can't judge you for wanting to do that for your child, because if I was in the same position, I would have made the same decision. And it's just case by case, right? It's just, yes, let's do counseling, let's do therapy, but if someone chooses to present in a certain way, don't hold it against them. See the energy, feel the energy, hear the energy, not just the body. And just focus on your damn self. What do you want in life? Who do you want to be? Stop worrying about other people. It's not your business. If kids are being abused, if kids are being neglected, yes, step in, do something, help them. But if they're just wanting to, thank you, universe, for the fireworks, if they're just wanting to be a happy part of society, why are you holding it against them? Why are you taking it away from them? It's time for self-reflection. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care and love yourself.